The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. So there he is, Wesley Sneijder, a terrific playmaker.
Yeah, one of the very best to emerge from that legendary Amsterdam production line. An old-style number 10 whose ability with the ball is the envy of many.
And is that his greatest strength, or is there more to him?
Well, without doubt, it's his tactical intelligence combined with his pinpoint precision. The guy is like clockwork. You have to have that if you want to play there.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Strong running down that left flank. And no, he's seen through all of that. It's a throw-in. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
He's looking wide. Marcelo. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. And here's Sneijder. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Schneider has given away a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Zanetti. Maldini. And it's Seedorf. Vitinha wins the duel this time. And it's Baggio.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Pirlo can see things others simply cannot.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Pelé. Seedorf. Oh, it's come loose. Showing good feet. Now this could be a chance. And this is Romario. And Romario! So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Baron, a dangerous raider down the right-hand side. Corner given. Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, well played, well played. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Baggio will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lahm. Maldini. And it's Marcelo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Romario. Seedorf. Roberto Baggio. And this is Neymar. And that's gone loose. Neymar tries to pass it through. Lahm. That has been cut short.
Brazil can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And he's worked it through. Shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Some resolute defending there. And it's Neymar. And here's Seedorf. Oh, this is a great position. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. Pirlo.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Baggio makes a move down the right. And he's picked it up out wide. Pirlo. That's an excellent interception. That's it, 45 minutes up. Nicely so far, just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Brazil just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Brazil just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. Gets us going once more.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
That's a look and place it forward. And it's Schneider. Lahm has the space to scheme. That is a brilliant interception. Neymar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a good run down the left. Best. Played out wide. Schneider. He's shifting through the gears here. Czech claims it. Safe hands. Here come Brazil on the counter. Pirlo. That pass has been well intercepted. Rijkaard has created one goal already. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Brazil are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Seedorf has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now it's Romario. Pelé. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Brilliantly cut out. Vitinha. Best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Almost an hour gone. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire. What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Neymar with the short one. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, shooting chance! And he's stuck it away. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He's got away. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Teremos uma substituição.
Seedorf. It's Pirlo. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Bullet, renowned for his long-range shooting. Rijkaard. Roberto Baggio. Good driving run. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Goes for a shot! Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Pass somewhat off target. Bale. Seedorf.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Can he latch on to this? Here's a chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Cruyff getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents. Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Xavi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that is a little undercooked. Schneider with a real chance here.
Yeah, and a heart and mouth time for the culprit, who may well regret his transgression.
And it's Gullit. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And this is Gullit. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, he's a tricky customer, but he slams the door shut. Now it's Schneider. Nicely weighted ball, and he's definitely onside. And the shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Brazil now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Oh, it's a nice... And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. Brazil have... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. And looking down the list of names, it does look, Jim, as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Well, a reinforced rearguard, Peter, and a compact midfield probably suggests that they're focusing much on giving very little away. I think if you commit to that, then you really can't afford to concede.
Oh, good climb! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Swings in an impressive jump. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Nakata. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ribéry cross, getting up there! Goal! Inter! Certain, searing and imperious.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort, simply fantastic.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Thuram. Nakata. Now Gattuso. Ribéry. It's a good-looking delivery. Saliba attempts a clearance and claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. He might be in here. Great chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Brazil certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Koeman.
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Maldini is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And it's Marcelo. Koeman. And it's Thuram. Now Gattuso. And that's going right the way across. That's been cut out, well played.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time. That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Great defending, strong and determined. Gattuso, oh, good read. Now it's Eto'o. And this is Pelé! Oh, that's an excellent interception. Thuram. Gattuso. Rijkaard. And here's Veron. Gives it back. Marcelo wins the duel this time.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Maldini. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Seedorf. Played back towards his own goal. It's a good spell of possession, this. The ball's gone astray. Referee has just said play on. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Baron. Pele.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Marcelo. And it's Ribéry. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Marcelo. Maldini. Looks to the other side. And it's Thuram. Gattuso.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Terrific effort! And it's in! Two! And they are purring! Absolutely purring! And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So the action resumes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
In with the challenge. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Nakata. Maldini. Cannavaro. Thuram. Marcelo. Plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's the keeper's ball. And they win it back again. Inter Milan, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Seedorf. Eto'o being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Gattuso. Oh no, what has happened here? Not the most convincing of passes. Well, who's put the final touch there? Goal kick's been given.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 30.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Numero 4. Gerrard. Attenzione, un cambio.
Thuram, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Ball's gone out of play. Nesta. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. For Xavi. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Gerrard. Spread it left. Ribéry. He's picked his way through. He's had it taken off him. Zanetti, he ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Rijkaard. Cruyff has been caught there, it's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Romario. Oh, such a clever touch. Gullit. That's a good foray he's making. Gullit. He's had it nicked away. Xavi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ribéry. Ribéry going forward. Oh, that's fabulous. Zanetti simply refused to be outdone there. And he has shown him a yellow card. He's not got that quite right.
Brazil really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Marcelo quietly revving up. Just eases him off the ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Inter Milan are down to 10 men. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff. And the shot! This time, surely! Oh, good finish! With so little time left, grandstand finish! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 99, numero 12, Marcelo. Lasciano il campo per
Inter
il
Milan
numero
have
22,
turned to their bench
Cáceres.
and we're going to
Il
have
numero
a
5,
substitution.
il quarto uomo indica
Brazil
4
give
minuti
themselves
di
a
recupero.
chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Maldini. 4 added minutes on the board. Ribéry venturing down the left. He is just caressing the ball. Pull it. That's tidy. And this is Ribéry. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable.